Welcome to In Touch with Durham County, the show designed to provide you with information about Durham County government, people, programs, and services. I'm Deborah Craig Ray, General Manager of Strategic Planning and Innovation. We are still here with you virtually, socially distancing, and bringing you important information. 2020 represented the second year of all of us finding a way through to the other side of the coronavirus pandemic. Last year, this time, we had hopes that by now we would be completely done with COVID. We are close, but we're not quite there yet. As we wrap up 2021, we're still managing through this period. On today's show, we'll review this amazing year of 2021 at Durham County Government. As January 2021 began, we gratefully witnessed as the COVID vaccine continued to roll out. The CDC recommended a schedule that was implemented to first protect our senior citizens who had been most seriously impacted by this deadly disease. States, including our own, developed appropriate schedules to begin putting shots in arms. You may recall that we offered COVID vaccines at our public health department, along with hospitals, clinics, drugstores, and at large community events from one end of the county to the other. Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson were names we all were familiar with as we heard them on daily newscasts and saw them in flyers and announcements. With the immunization rates climbing month after month and case rates coming down, we felt like we were managing COVID pretty well. That was until late summer, when the Delta variant sent all the numbers moving in the wrong direction once again. Public Health Director Rod Jenkins and his team had to remind us to mask, wash, and wait, and most importantly, to get vaccinated. Boosters began to roll out in the fall, and thankfully by early November, children ages 5 through 11 became eligible to get COVID vaccines. The key COVID metrics began to come down once again. But let me hasten to add, we are not yet out of the woods. In the words of our esteemed Public Health Director Jenkins, we must hold the line with the protections that have helped us stay safe for a bit longer. As he says in his videos, we can do this, Durham. In the shadow of COVID, our regular county operations continued. We welcome our historic all-female Board of Commissioners, the first in the state of North Carolina. In addition to our veteran commissioners, Brenda Howerton, Wendy Jacobs, and Heidi Carter, the board's newest members are Netta Alam and Nimeshina Burns. On 2 separate episodes of In Touch, we had special segments featuring both new commissioners to help residents begin to learn more about each of them personally and professionally. I'm sure you all enjoyed those wonderfully candid conversations with Commissioner Alam and Commissioner Burns. Chair Brenda Howerton and Vice Chair Wendy Jacobs led the board through this extraordinary year. Commissioners worked to implement many new policies, a new county holiday, and supported various joint new initiatives with the City of Durham. A few initiatives included establishing June 19th as a Juneteenth holiday for county employees, joining with the city to hire a refugee and immigrant affairs coordinator to build partnerships with groups that serve the immigrant community, joining with the City of Durham and Durham Public Schools Board to create the Durham Community Safety and Wellness Task Force to review existing institutional and community-based public safety and wellness resources and to make recommendations for improvements, and approving the Durham County Non-Discrimination Ordinance, which prohibits all forms of discrimination in public accommodations and employment. We have just gotten started with our year in review. Don't touch that dial. We'll continue to recap 2021 when we return from this break. Stay with us.
My name is Valentina Vasquez-Resendiz, and my brother is Osvaldo Vasquez-Resendiz, and he's 5 and I am 9. We both got vaccines. My COVID-19 vaccination.
I felt nervous because I was a little bit scared.
I felt very nervous and scared.
And?
I realized it was nothing to worry about.
But it was just like so fast that I didn't even believe I got it.
The man that gave me the shot was super nice. It was the best shot I had ever got.
I really wanted to go outside more often and see my friends and family more often. So that's what inspired me to get the vaccine.
I feel less scared. I feel much better. And I think everybody would feel like this. And COVID could just go away. We would be done with masks, done with our ears being pulled down, done with our ears aching by masks.
You'll be more safer from COVID, and it's a better chance of you not getting COVID, and you can be with your family and friends again.
And you should get vaccine because it's good for you, and it's good for your family and everybody. So get vaccinated. So go on out there and get your vaccine.
Welcome back. County commissioners approved our annual budget totaling $736 million with only a 1-cent tax increase, bringing the rate to 72.22 cents per $100 of valuation. County commissioners made key strategic investments in major areas. With education a continuing priority, more than $166 million in funding was approved for Durham Public Schools. The budget for pre-K expansion now totals $5.62 million for the coming year, with an extra $250,000 added. In a new initiative, $942,000 was used to create the new long-term homeowner grant program for residents at or below 30% of the median area income. It was helpful that additional federal dollars came forward to address the escalating costs resulting from the pandemic. The American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 provided $350 billion in additional funding for state and local governments. Durham County's share is $62 million. There are 6 specific areas in which this money is to be spent, and we have been hearing from you on your priorities. Commissioners will make decisions about this funding as we move forward. I encourage you to visit our website to learn more about this once-in-a-generation project known as ARPA. In the summer of 2021, we joined together in July for the long-awaited opening of the reimagined main library. COVID had postponed the opening for nearly a year, but our team found a way to hold a successful, scaled-back opening, much to the delight of the public. I will tell you that our library patrons are seriously over the moon with the new building and all the new features. I encourage you to visit soon because there's something there for all ages. Our Durham County departments continue to receive several national and state awards. We're sharing a few of them on your screen. The National Association of Counties, or NACO, recognized our Board of Elections, Public Health, and Tax Administration for successful, innovative new programs. The Strategic Planning and Innovation Division of the County Manager's Office received a 2021 Excellence in Innovation Award from the North Carolina Association of County Commissioners for its DECO Talks, Employee Virtual Learning Sessions. We are excited about these awards and many more. Durham County's economic development success continued, yes, in the pandemic. A few major companies that announced new and expanding efforts included SmartWires, investing $21.5 million, Beam Therapeutic, which brought an $83 million deal to the table, Eli Lilly and Company, which announced a $474 million deal, and Google, which will eventually bring 1,000 jobs to the area. Word is getting out about Durham County, and our community was chosen to be showcased by the International City County Management Association with a video feature. This video introduces our wonderful community to viewers across the country and beyond. In case you have missed it, it's my pleasure to share it here. Let's watch now.
Durham County can best be described as an inclusive, innovative, and collaborative place. A place where all are welcome, a great place to do business, and a great place to live and raise a family.
I've seen Durham grow from 1986 when I moved here to a town that is innovative, industry-wise. It's technology, the greatest hospitals, the greatest universities. It has gone to a place that people love to come to and stay, not just visit, but stay.
The thing that makes Durham unique is the entrepreneurial spirit that penetrates just about every facet of our economy. From our breweries, our retail shops, our tech, our life science, and as well as our world-class universities. I think it's that innovative spirit that really separates our community from others. Durham County small businesses were affected in a variety of different ways. The first thing we needed to do was understand exactly how our small businesses were impacted by the pandemic. Each business was not impacted the same. So one thing that the Chamber of Commerce did was create a series of industry-specific roundtables, opening them up to the entire Durham community to hear what specific problems they were having and being able to address those. But I think the most important thing that we did was listen first.
COVID created a sense of urgency in our community to really take a look at the businesses and specifically the employees in those businesses that were being affected by COVID. And so Made in Durham was able to actually partner with all of our partners in the life science industry who, unlike a lot of businesses during COVID, were actually booming during COVID. We're adding jobs left and right, and we're really desperate for quality talent. And we created a very specific pipeline of talent, of people who were looking to find a job as a result of COVID, and connected them to a program in which the education and the certifications were 100% underwritten for free, with a guaranteed job interview on the back end. And that happened as a result of the collaboration in this community. All of us, 6, 7, 8, 10 different organizations working together to make that happen.
I think what excites me the most about our partnership with Durham County and our regional partners, employer partners, is we have everybody focused on creating more diverse talent pipeline. We have everyone focused on how we get all the talent that is here in this community connected to jobs that are great jobs that offer real social and economic mobility. And so ultimately I think we're talking about something that lifts the entire community and gives people a broad opportunity to access what are really good job opportunities.
Research Triangle Park is, in itself, by physical dimensions, 7,000 acres. It is 300 plus corporations and 55,000 plus employees. But actually what Research Triangle Park is an innovation center. The very first one in the nation. We are 6 decades in to having knowledge be a product. So what we started with and what this is today is a place for research, design, development, and for innovation. I think that the main focus of why it's so important to have a business park in Durham is that we sit in a county with amazing institutions. North Carolina Central University Duke University, and I won't dare leave out Durham Tech, which are all great higher education institutions. We also have a great school system, great public school system that is right here. So the knowledge base is right here in Durham. So we have to make sure that we take hold of that and that we make sure that that knowledge doesn't have to leave Durham. Ultimately, what we want is for someone that's born in Durham, raised in Durham, goes to school in Durham, to be able to work in Durham. That is how you change things. That is how you continue to keep folks invested in the area that you have. So that's why it's important to have a research park within Durham.
What excites me the most is our young people. And I get tickled about that when I talk about it, because when they come before me, my colleagues tease me about giving them more time than I give anybody else. And I do, because I think we need to hear from them. We need to know what they're thinking. What excites me is that our young people are eager to learn and know how government works.
What excites me the most about the future of Durham is really watching how we continue to grow for the benefit of the entire community. Obviously, with a number of companies, global companies, national companies looking to locate here or expand, it's really critical to watch how we grow equitably and making sure that those who have been invested longest in our community have a chance to grow and take advantage of the new opportunities that are coming to our community.
Aren't you proud of Durham County? I know I am. As I wrap up, let me say that Chair Brenda Howerton recorded a 3-part State of the County video series, which highlights much more detail about our year, much more than I have time to talk about on this show. Those videos have been airing on Durham Television Network Channel 8 recently, and you may view all 3 segments on our Durham County YouTube channel. We have posted the link on the screen, and you can find it on our Durham County website. Please also sign up for our weekly Durham This Week Online e-newsletter at the link posted on the screen. This is a great way to keep up with events, programs, and services of interest. As I close, I want to take the personal privilege of thanking you for following our Durham County work by regularly viewing this show. 2022 is just around the corner. And on behalf of our county commissioners, department heads, and our more than 2,000 county government employees, I sincerely wish for you and your families a happy and joyful holiday season and a prosperous new year. Please stay safe. Well, that wraps up today's show. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time on In Touch with Durham County. Cheers.